Hello guys, so I posted this video before and some of my followers were saying they wanted to see the process on how I set up the environment before even building the website. So today I'm going to show you the process on how I start the project, like from the beginning. Let's go guys. So first of all, I'm going to create a folder because you are building anything you want to build, you are going to build it into a folder. So I have created my folder. I'm going to open it in the VS Code because it's inside the VS Code that you are coding it. So everything is about coding. So I'm going to open it in the VS Code. Then in the VS Code, for this demonstration, I'm going to be using a HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So first of all, we are in the VS Code already. I'm going to create my HTML file. I'm going to type in HTML index.html. Then I'll enter. Then the file is created, and I'm going to be using HTML5. So now the HTML file is ready. Let's just say, like, first of all, let me just welcome you to my page. Let's display that one in the browser. Let's see. I'm typing hello, welcome to my page or something. Hello, welcome to my page. So we are going to run this one and see it in the browser. Let's go. You go here, you run it. I'm going to run it in Chrome. Yeah, let's go. Hello, welcome to my page. That's how you do it. You see, hello, welcome to my page. The next thing is to create the next thing now is to create the CSS file, because it's inside the CSS file that you are going to style it. If there's anything you need to style in the website, you're going to be doing it from the CSS. Some people put the CSS together with the HTML but for me to understand it clearly and for the people that I'm showing them to understand it, to not be confused, I'm doing them separately. So I'm going to create, I have created the style CSS. Now I'm going to create the JavaScript, because the JavaScript is where you write all the logic. The HTML is for the text, while the CSS is for the styling, and the JavaScript is for the logic. So you need all three of them. Then I'm going to link them together. Yeah, if you create the file, you need to link them with the CSS before they can work. So now let's do the CSS. So I'm going to give the text a class. The text that I say, hello, welcome to my page, I'm going to give it a class name. Is the class name that we are going to use to is the class name that we are going to use to style it in the CSS. So let's say, since I'm saying hello, welcome, let's say greet. Let's give it a class name of greet. So now in the CSS, we're going to start. So first of all, we need to set some default setting in it, like margin 0, padding 0, then box sizing before we start styling. Yeah, padding. Then box sizing. Yeah, let's go. Yes. So we name the test. We name it as greet. So in the CSS, we are going to call that class name, which is greet. Then we style it. First of all, let's say we are giving it a background color. That text that you saw in the browser, let's give it a color, a background color, of blue. Yeah, let's check blue. Then we go back to the browser again and run it and see if our CSS and HTML are working together. Yeah, you see, now we now have a background color of blue. The next thing is, let's check another thing, like let's change it to uppercase. Then we'll come back to CSS again, then, or let's change the color to green rather. Then we run it and let's see.